Hi there, I'm Dr. David Cale, President of the Australian Chiropractors Association, and welcome to my October 2022 update. Well, I'm coming to you from a room here at the National Conference at the Hilton Hotel in Sydney, and I've got to tell you the feeling here is fantastic. It's just wonderful to be back together again with our colleagues, even from the very start, from the first moment when people started arriving yesterday and the pre-AGM drink in the foyer. There was a camaraderie and a fellowship palpable in the room. As chiropractors, we make heartwarming connections with people, and that clearly extends to each other. I want to touch on a few things that we outlined at the AGM in case you missed it. Thankfully, all the states except for Western Australia have dropped the mandates for chiropractors in private practice. We met with the Deputy Chief Health Officer of WA last week, and while we have nothing concrete, our expectation is that WA will follow suit soon. Doctors Jen Keating and Lyndon Woods gave us an update on the work they've been doing to create clinical practice guidelines for the care of infants, adolescents and children. I'm extremely pleased to report that their manuscript is going to be submitted for publication in the coming weeks. This will be a really important and valuable achievement on many fronts, but most importantly right now for helping to demonstrate to government that they can rely upon our profession for being remarkably safe and responsible and well capable of keeping our own house in order, which means we don't require further oversight or regulation. The Registration Board is working to finish off the government's response to the SCV review, and it will welcome this work in that regard. The interim ban on the manipulation of children under 2 remains in place at present, and while I can't tell you much more from the Registration Board about that, I can tell you that they're working towards achieving an outcome that will not inhibit our scope of practice, which is our main thing. It's with great pleasure that I announced last night to members that Reconciliation Australia has officially endorsed and accredited the ACA's Innovate RAP. There are 4 RAP Reconciliation Action Plan stages: Reflect, Innovate, Stretch and Elevate. These stages allow organisations to continuously develop their reconciliation commitments, and being officially accredited the 2nd stage is a great achievement and a credit to all concerned, particularly the ARPAN Committee, and a clear indication that as an organisation we're working towards reconciliation and most pertinently working towards the ability of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to be able to access care in a culturally safe environment. In fact, cultural awareness training is taking place here today as I speak. The board elections were held, and thank you if you exercised your democratic right to vote. I'm pleased to report that Doctors Angela Todd, Anthony Coxon and Billy Chow were elected. This gives the board impetus to continue on its trajectory, working hard towards building a better organisation in service to our members. I thank Josh Timms and Kim Mans for putting their hand up to serve. Josh continues to serve as chair of the Western Regional Committee, and Kim has already shown an interest in taking up a position on a committee post-election. Well, that's all from me here at the National Conference. If you couldn't make it this weekend, put it in your diary for next October when we host the WFC. Be well, and I'll see you again soon.